Well, we're back to another video. This time the video is going to be a bit faster than 2 times speed because this is a pretty damn long video.
Hey, you know what? I had no choice, okay? I get caught up in drawing.
I could see that. It took you, what, an hour and 12 minutes?
Yes, it did.
Um,
But the end result makes it look cool.
Too bad you're not done.
Yeah, I know. You'll get over it, though.
I don't know if I'll get over it. You might get over it. But
It's just more videos, more fun.
I think perhaps we should introduce ourselves since we're on here talking.
I suppose we can introduce ourselves.
I'm Matt, and
I'm Sean.
we're together. We're
Matt and Sean!
Woohoo! Yeah,
But other than that, you know.
yeah, we're drawing buddies, and we're drawing on Tao Drawings, cause we're awesome like that.
And we're having loads of fun.
Indeed, especially watching how your art style varies a lot differently from mine.
That it does. But that's why we're two different people, so.
Yeah, whereas I'm more sexy, you're just kind of there.
Yeah, you wish.
That makes us two different people.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I like my art style more than I like your art style.
Hey,
Oh.
yeah, whatever floats your boat, you know.
Relax, calm down.
Don't have to be rude about
You
it.
got an angry face now.
Oh.
No, he's not angry.
Not that you know of.
It looks like right here too. I'm trying to put more detail. Like I'm undecided. Every time I stop, I'm undecided on what I'm doing, and I put the lines there so that I can mark out where I want to put certain things.
It did look like you were kind of confused there for a second.
Not really confusion. It's what I want to do.
Well, what I meant is you had kept moving your pencil back and forth between what spot you wanted to draw on.
Yeah. But that's how I mark it out. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna add this in, and I'm gonna add that. You know.
Yeah.
And yes, I clean up my picture as I go along, so I can see exactly how it looks.
That's something I do not do. And yeah, I should.
But again, that's personal preference, though. Everybody has their way of drawing. You know, you have your way, I have my way. Notice how I didn't fully finish the shoulder in there. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, my proportions of where his arm is wrong because he's more tucked in. You know.
So what are you drawing on this picture?
Just a random samurai.
All you have to say?
Yeah, that's really it. You know, just random samurai. You know.
You can't say some badass dude with a sword?
A badass dude with a sword. How about that? Well, he doesn't look too badass right now, but later on in the pictures, yeah, it starts to come together.
You bastard.
Starts to come together.
Eventually, it'll.
What do you mean? Why you call me a bastard? What's up with that?
Well, I asked you what you were gonna call the picture. You're like, some dude. It's just some guy. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really have a name for it yet.
He has a sword.
He's
He's just kind of there, you know.
Yeah, he's there. He's it.
Yeah, yeah. He has hands and a katana.
Yeah, see, that's what I do right there. Like, have you ever noticed me when I draw? Like, when I put beads in, I shape it out, and then I put like the like a box it, and I start doing circles. That's so I can know where like the placement of it, you know, how it like forms around his body.
I see. No, it looks like you have a burn mark on that finger.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Right there.
It's actually showing up pretty well in this video. Actually, both of them are. I don't know.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be sticking your hand on the stove.
No, that's not a stove, by the way.
Work accident?
That's a chemical treatment problem. Not a long time ago.
Oh. Well, that shows up rather well.
Yeah, it does. Unlike here.
Shouldn't be playing with acid.
It wasn't acid. I won't say what it is because it'll probably get me in trouble.
It was acid. Yeah. We'll just throw it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's back to the drawing. You know, back to the drawing.
You have some beads going on there. A little bit of
again, I touch it up, try to make it so that I can see what it looks like complete, you know, before it's completed. Yeah. Sorry for my hand being in the way all the time. But the camera positioning is not too perfect.
We don't have the best camera for this kind of situation. Seeing how it covers a very tiny portion of the paper.
Yeah. And plus, this is like really our first time ever doing stuff like this, anyway. So
yeah,
we're beginners.
second time.
Well, for you, yeah.
There was that Space Marine I did.
Yeah, you did do the Space Marine.
Which isn't that good of a Space Marine.
In which you should tell them what your next drawing is coming up.
It's gonna be a Protoss.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Protoss.
I'm sticking with the whole StarCraft scene. 'Cause I'm a Protoss man.
I like the Protoss.
I like the Terrans a little bit better, but I like the Protoss a lot more than Zerg. Zerg, they're just, they're there.
It's true. It's true.
I mean,
unfortunately, I'm afraid this video will probably be multiple segments, yeah?
oh, there's no afraid there. It is going to be multiple segments. You drew for an hour and 12 minutes and you're not done.
That's true. It's true.
So, yeah, and we're having to 2 times speed this, and this is only the first file. There's another file.
Yeah.
And this is only half of the first file.
Hopefully you people out there in YouTube land get a kick off of our commentary, because we haven't got a clue what the hell to talk about.
Especially the people in Germany.
Germany!
Better like it. Yeah, I saw you guys click the video. YouTube tells me this.
Okay. YouTube.
Yeah. I know where you guys live. In Germany.
But hopefully you people out there enjoy our photos.
Yeah. And if not, go to hell.
Yeah, we don't really care. We're not there to please you.
Well, not all. If you're a hot girl, then yes.
Yes, call.
Yes. Call me indeed. My number is 555 me.
555.
Yeah.
Californian movie numbers. Yay!
Woo! Yeah, indeed. Well, there's
oh yeah, it's coming together now. It's starting to come together.
We're about 7 minutes in by now. And
again, more drawing, more erasing. This is my particular way of drawing, is I usually lay out the frame of it, and then I start going in and detailing every segment at a time, like in sections, and then jumping to another section, detailing that section a bit, and then jumping back to that section one more time, adding more details as I go. Again, my personal way of art, drawing. I don't use the normal boxes and circles and
the guidelines.
The guidelines, yeah. Well, in a way, I do use a guideline, but I draw the actual shape of the way I want them to stand in, and then I start going in and I start filling out what I want it to look like,
Yeah.
Like the head here, I actually probably spent the longest on the head. I'm gonna erase that probably 10, 15 times, I think it was. So
you guys get to see a lot of erasing this video.
Well, erasing, no matter what, you're gonna be erasing.
Yeah, it'll happen.
But I really do hope people, though, when they watch this, they get inspired to draw their own things.
Yeah, you could try either of our techniques.
Yeah.
Use the,
but really develop your own technique, though. Don't try to base it off of everybody else's, though.
I say copy mine. Yeah, I wouldn't copy mine either, but I have to.
I wouldn't copy anybody's, really. You develop your own technique to the way you feel comfortable drawing.
Yeah.
It's good. It's all good to look at how everybody else's draws it, and develop a technique off of it, but you're better off doing it yourself.
What works for you.
Yeah.
If it works for you, do it.
Exactly.
If it doesn't, well,
if it doesn't work for you, figure it out.
Make it.
Figure out something that'll work for you. Yeah, see, look. I drew it once, and I was like, nah, I don't like that way. Then I erased it, Then I sat there for a minute, then drew it again. Then I said, nah, I don't like that. It does get frustrating after a while, but what doesn't when you're drawing?
Yeah, I get pretty angry when I draw at times. Usually when it's just going no way I want it to.
Yeah. But then you gotta sit there and just calm down and do it. And then usually when that happens, though, you turn out like some of the coolest things, though. You know what I mean? Like when you're drawing, especially if you're drawing randomly, you don't have you're just making it up.
I tend to just start throwing it away after.
How did you do that first?
Well, I do that because we have 30 seconds left.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So we better get close to closing out the video.
Oh, yeah, we gotta watch for that time, don't we?
Yeah. And I hope everybody enjoys our videos, and you subscribe to us, thumbs up the video, or post a comment if you want.
And then you'll be able to see the second one. If you don't give us a thumbs up, you ain't getting the second one.
And if you tell us we suck, well,
yeah, you ain't getting the second one either.
No, they'll get the second one.
No, I'm just kidding. No.
It'll be a middle finger.
Yeah, middle finger.
Ah!
All right.